Babe.
Speaking of Yankee,
Oh my God! So look at us.
Time.
Yeah, it's time for the babe of the week. Now, of course, we got our shirts, right?
We did get our bike pictures.
And we'll have to show the backs after. So,
Oh,
so we
I didn't get the air conditioning.
We didn't get the air conditioning done. So she's so hot that we're like.
I know, Melody, you got us going, girl.
So Dave and I are at the Ironhorse, right? Mm-hmm. And we're just kind of sitting in the back, up over, that gas station. It's like a really well-known, famous gas station next to the Ironhorse that, after a while they just like stop doing gas and they just fill it up
with bikes.
Yeah,
it's filled up.
I parked
there by Oktoberfest. Yep.
I got some pictures of that. So we're sitting there, and these two girls sitting there, and of course, I sit down with Dave, and there's not that much room, but I'm like right on the girl that's sitting at, I'm like, hi, how you doing,
Something we do.
And her sister says, come on, pull over. I'm like, hey, there's a reason I sat that close. We hit it off. We just started yapping and talking. Great girls. And turns out the person sitting next to me is Melody, right? So we start talking.
Nice.
And she says, yeah, I'm here. I don't have my bike with me. It's, remember the problem that we had with your friend's bike where the bike would start, but she just couldn't find that fob anywhere?
Yes.
It was like the same conversation. And so she was having the new ignition put in it. So she was a little bummed, but she gave me a picture of her on her trike. She's our first trike babe. She rides her own.
Yes, she is.
Her name is Melody. She lives in Florida, so she's up a little further north in Florida. Hilarious, sweetheart of a gal, and so we're just chatting it up. Her dad was like a daredevil. Her dad was like he rode those like Cessna planes, and he would like do the big like, and then he would like take them out. And he's like a big daredevil
for him, yeah.
And he bought a bike once. He finally was like, and they owned a bar where bikers went all the time, loved motorcycles. She said he bought a bike, rode it around the block, and he was like, yeah, that's not for me,
Right.
But the girls, they kept their interest in bikes. They grew up around them. So she rides her trike. Melody, she's our babe of the week. She's still in Daytona.
Yes.
And I knew Robin was going to love that trike.
Yeah, Robin, you know.
Yeah. It's a beautiful trike, and she is...
Trike tribe.
Yeah, the trike tribe. I love it. And so we'll probably meet up with her again because we did exchange numbers.
That's awesome.
And she gave us like a little tip on a really cool campground where we could stay at for like $40 a night. You get a little camping cabin. And it's walking distance. Well, I mean, you could take it's a little bit long of a walk, but it's walking distance to like Ironhorse and
I would do
all
that.
those
I would
in the area.
A mile versus sitting in traffic sometimes.
Yeah.
That was another reason why I decided to ride on the back of Jim's bike, to be honest with you. Because the last two times, I mean, I ride up, right?
Yeah.
Because we're close.
Yeah.
Well, not only my clutch hand, but sitting in that effing traffic. My bike is burning my thighs, and if my thighs are getting burned, I don't want to be on my bike. Just saying.
We need some more votes, girls.
Yeah,
so
we do.
Go on over to the Babes, the Chicks That Ride group off Yankee Dave's Facebook page and vote. Are you that classic lady rider? Are you a daredevil or are you a girly girl? We want to know.
Girly girl glam.
I also do want to give a shout out though to Melody's sister. She is this is just like absolutely hilarious. These two are great. I didn't upload their picture, saving it. I kept it for myself. And the reason that I didn't upload their picture, I took a picture of the two of them together, and they were just so sweet. We were all bundled up. It was a little bit cold that day, and so
it was
so they
nice.
tore off all of their clothing.
Ooh,
and
all of it?
And they were nude. No, I'm just kidding. They were like layers and layers
Got
and layers.
everyone's attention on that one, Michelle.
And then they posed for a picture for me. Great gals. So Melody's sister's name is Renee, and she's gonna be
Renee.
Hi Renee and Melody. Thank you so much. It was so great to meet you two. And Renee is actually going to be having her, she wants her own bike too, but she's got a car payment right now, so she's like, I gotta pay off the car first, then I'm gonna get my own bike. But what you're gonna love about
Good.
this is she is Melody's bitch, so she rides bitch on the back of that trike. I love it. I
that's
love these two.
awesome.
They rock. So, babe of the week, Melody.
Thanks, Melody.
Thanks.
Woo, woo.
It was so great. Best place I ever sat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Except-
fun time. Well,
Listen, I'm sorry. See what happens? Like, I've been really good, quiet. I don't make innuendos, and I go on a date, and look what happens. The beast gets woken up. She's no longer a little cub in a cage. She becomes a fucking lioness.
yeah.
Excuse my language.
So,
she becomes the lioness. So listen.
It's the best place I've sat in March. This week.
Good save, Michelle. Good save. Oh, I love us.
Oh, great.
I love
You
us.
know,